Namaste, Vikasji. Such a pleasure talking to you today. Well, I am a writer and a filmmaker. I also curate events, and I have recently founded a short film festival in Dubai. I am also a digital publisher. I really feel honored to be a part of these worldwide celebration of all arts, which is Vishwarang. And thank you so much for having this conversation with me. Well, I feel art and literature define any culture, and I would in fact go ahead and say that the process of evolving from a man to human, I think it has had a lot of art and literature. I mean, if you, for example, if you go back to all those centuries ago, and if you see those very primitive cave wall drawings which had those early practices of farming, what were those? Those were a source of knowledge transfer and a source of passing on the knowledge that they had to the next generation. I think what was that? That was art. I mean, this came much before the common code of sounds and words that came later, known as language, came into being. So I think this was all art to me, and I feel even today we are surrounded by art so much without realizing it and without defining it as art. For example, I think take a small child. I think it scribbles and paints before it starts actually articulating any word, and it actually starts writing some letters. So what are those shapes? Those are art. So come to today's world, and you grow and you become a corporate honcho, and you are doodling something in your boardroom, getting bored, of course, in a corporate presentation. What is that doodling? That's art. And I feel even bathroom singing, I think when you're not noticed, and when you feel you're not noticed, I feel that also is a form of art. I feel that's the most unplugged form of art, if I may say so, the bathroom singing. So yeah, I mean, I feel we are surrounded by art all across without realizing it, and without really understanding the true meaning of art in our lives. Well, because I feel art in any form has the power to change anyone, be it a book, I mean, be it a written word, be it a painting, be it a music piece. I feel it has the power to change human lives. Films specifically, I feel, have an immense power over people like no other medium, which I'm sure you would agree with too. It catches people's imagination, it entertains them, sometimes it leaves them with a meaningful message. And I'm sure no one is the same person that enters the auditorium before seeing the film. They carry something back from the films. So I always wanted to touch the transformational aspect of the filmmaking, and I always believed in making a difference. And so both my films are socially relevant films. My first one is about the child rape and the mom who suffers from PTSD, and it's really about the mom's journey, whether she comes out of it, and if she comes out of it, and how she comes out of it. It's the premise of that film, and it was a very difficult journey for me as a woman too, to really depict that. And my second film is about the unnecessary pressure that parents put the kids through for the competitive exams. So I feel generally the topics that we brush under the carpet, and we're not comfortable really having a conversation about these topics. I think I would like to put those as a question to audience. And I believe in leaving that little seed of thought in people's minds when they leave the auditorium, and I would like them to question their behavior whenever some such situation arises, or some such situation really comes in front of them. And if that film of mine has made even a little bit difference in their thought process. I feel my film has touched that life, and this was the process actually I find very satisfying. To me, making meaningful content and to make content that touches people's lives, I think it's so much more rewarding than anything else. Well, I feel Vishwarang is doing a phenomenal job by organizing this event, and I feel it's a celebration of art in all forms, because the way they have brought all art forms together, I think is beautiful. Because on one hand you have poetry, and then you have folk dance, and then you have music, and you have short films. I think for a creative person, to me, I feel it just feels like such a treat to be able to see everything at one particular place. So it's amazing, really. And I feel Vishwarang is also living up to its name by getting the entire world together. Vishwarang, Vishwakarang. Yeah, I mean they're getting all the colors of the world together, and it's a beautiful artistic flavor that they're giving this celebration. Well, in today's context, in present situation of pandemic, which is very challenging world over, I feel technology has played a huge role in getting entertainment in practically our living rooms. And be it Amazon, Netflix, or online Hindustani Baithaks or poetry evenings, I think everything has come to our living rooms, and everything, all these beautiful pieces of art are accessible to us with just a click of mouse. So I think the way we people are connecting to our roots and connecting to books or films, I think it's never happened to this extent. And I mean, I one beautiful thing I find is the entire family is then seeped into this whole content consumption, because where else do you think a teen of any house would be attending a Hindustani Baitak otherwise? But this has been possible because of these times, because of this kind of forced kind of work from home environment, and where we are not stepping out so much. But I feel if we take the positives out of it, this is one of the biggest positives, that we are passing a rich culture to the next generation. And to cite a very personal example, my husband, who is seeped into corporate culture, he has taken to books and art in a big way in this lockdown period. I mean, I almost fell off my chair when I heard him hum Ramdhari Singh Dinkar, and I think that this is a phenomenal change that I see from my personal life. So I feel the positives are immense if we decide to enrich our lives with this forced time on us and forced time at home for us. And I feel that's the way forward for everyone. Well, I feel UAE has always been at the forefront of everything cultural happening in this region. And to me, Dubai being a melting pot, I feel it's very interesting to see different colors of cultures coming together and making something really beautiful. So the beauty of Dubai here, I would really like to say, is everyone feels at home here. Be it from any nationality, they have a piece of their world in Dubai, and that's what makes it so beautiful to me. And when you specifically talk about my festival too, the Desert Flower International Short Film Festival, I feel we always try to curate short films from 5 different countries, so that we are talking about not just the films and not just the topics, but we always trace it back to the respective culture and respective language and respective backstory of that filmmaker. So it's basically a long journey that we try to trace through this film festival of ours. Thank you so much, Vikas ji, and all the best to Vishwarang for more such initiatives. Looking forward for more. Thank you.
नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
इट्स अ प्लेजर। जैसा कि आपको पता है, विश्व रंग पे हम लोग दुनिया भर से इकट्ठे हो रहे हैं और साहित्य, कला, नृत्य, संगीत और इसी क्षेत्र से जुड़ी हुई सारी चीज़ों को हम एक तरह से उनका प्लेटफॉर्म तैयार हो रहा है। एंड यूएई में ऑब्वियसली कितना भी कम आपके बारे में बोला जाए, जितना भी ज़्यादा बोला जाए बल्कि कम ही होगा। एंड यू बीन ऑब्वियसली फीचर्ड इन मैनी ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर आर्टिकल्स एंड मैगजीन्स। You've been also featured in Pearls of Rajasthan, one of the very good magazine. So in short, मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगा, कुछ अपने बारे में बताएं।
थैंक यू विकास जी, इट्स वेरी नाइस टू बी विद यू एंड और मेरा विश्वरंग के लिए थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग देयर ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म। और विकास जी, छोटा सा मैं बताऊँगा, मैं आई एम अ फिल्म मेकर बाय प्रोफेशन एंड मेरी कंपनी है मास्टर कॉपी। इट्स अ प्रोडक्शन हाउस जिसमें हम लोग टीवी कमर्शियल्स, कॉर्पोरेट वीडियोस और एवीज़, शॉर्ट फिल्म्स और ये सब हम लोग बनाते हैं। और ये हम लोग पीछे 30 साल से कर रहे हैं। मेरी शुरुआत दिल्ली से हुई थी और दुबई में 15 साल से।
जहाँ तक ये पता है कि भी जैसे एक आर्ट है, ये और आर्ट से रिलेटेड जितनी भी चीज़ हो जाती है, चाहे वो साहित्य हम बात करें, चाहे कला, फिल्म, आपकी संगीत हो गया, नृत्य हो गया, एक इसकी एक अलग शैली है, एक इसका एक अलग प्रभाव है। आपके हिसाब से ये कितना ज़रूरी आ जाता है?
आई वुड से जो आर्ट है, और आई वुड से फिल्म मेकिंग एक तरह का आर्ट ही है। ये आर्ट इज़ अनदर, फिल्म मेकिंग इज़ अनदर फॉर्म ऑफ आर्ट बेसिकली। और फिल्म मेकिंग से बड़ा कोई एक आई वुड से ज़रिया नहीं है जिससे लोगों को बताया जाए कि एक इंसान की सोच क्या है। जैसे एक स्क्रिप्ट राइटर है, जैसे हमारे टीम है, जैसे एक स्क्रिप्ट राइटर होता है, डायरेक्टर होता है, फोटोग्राफर होता है, आर्ट डायरेक्टर होता है। तो सबकी एक सोच होती है जो उसकी उपज होती है, और फिर एक राइटर कुछ लिखता है, फिर डायरेक्टर उसको अपनी सोच से उसको एक दूसरा फॉर्म देता है, और एक फोटोग्राफर होता है जो सिनेमेटोग्राफर, वो एक अपने ही सोच से उसकी और निखारता करता है। और वैसे ही उसमें एक आर्ट डायरेक्टर है जो पूरा एक रंगमंच सजाता है, जो लुक है एक कैनवस एक क्रिएट होता है, तो इट बिकम्स आर्ट। और जो एक्चुअली इसको सब सजाने के लिए भी सब किया जाता है, सो जो ऑडियंस है उसका एक उसमें रुचि बढ़े, और उसको एक 3 घंटे बैठने का एक रीज़न मिले कि वो बैठ के देख सके। तभी तो देखेंगे। कई फिल्में फ्लॉप हो जाती हैं, कुछ कहते हैं इसकी स्क्रिप्ट कमज़ोर थी, या डायरेक्शन कमज़ोर थी, या परफॉर्मर कमज़ोर था, या मतलब कुछ था नहीं उसमें। कुछ फिल्में होती हैं जो आप ख़त्म हो जाती हैं और आप सोचते हैं यार थोड़ी और लंबी फिल्म होती। तो इट्स ऑल बेसिकली an art which actually touches the hearts of the audience and he gets glued to it.
करंट सिनेरियो में जो ये देखा जाए कि कोविड हैज़ लॉक डाउन द होल वर्ल्ड, इसमें कला, संगीत, साहित्य, फिल्म को आप कैसे देख रहे हैं?
कोविड ने एक्चुअली ना एक टोटल डिफरेंट डायमेंशन दिया है एक फिल्म मेकर को, नई सोच या कुछ और क्रिएटिव सॉल्यूशन लाने के लिए। आई डोंट नो इफ आपने वो देखी होगी, जब लॉकडाउन था, जब कोई आदमी घर से नहीं निकल सकता था, एक फिल्म की थी, आई डोंट नो हु इज़ द डायरेक्टर, बट वो अमिताभ बच्चन का एक चश्मा खो जाता है। तो उसमें ऐसा दिखाया कि जैसे कि सब लोग एक ही घर में रह रहे हैं, एक चश्मा उसके सिर्फ वो अमिताभ बच्चन का चश्मा ढूंढने के लिए, लेकिन बट दैट एवरीथिंग वाज शॉट इन देयर ओन होम्स एंड एक कनेक्टिविटी लेके आए, जैसे दिखाया कि एक ही घर में सब लोग रह रहे हैं। तो ये भी एक नया तरीका है, सोच है फिल्म मेकर का कि अभी कोविड है, अभी ऐसा होता है फिल्म मेकर तो कभी चुपचाप बैठ नहीं सकता, ही वॉन्ट समथिंग टू पुट समथिंग टू द ऑडियंस। तो दैट gave a very good chance for him to come up with something and made a quite interesting thing. मतलब ये भी एक है। और एक फिल्म आई थी नंदिता दास की, शी अलोन इज इन द हाउस, बट with the sound mixing and all with the sound, the audio prospect. She showed as if there are at least 5 or 6 characters in the film, but you will see only that one girl, one lady in the house. So that's another way of putting your creative juices in front of the client. Again, it's a matter of COVID, because otherwise I don't think this kind of a film would have come up if it was any other normal scenario. हम लोग क्यों करेंगे? So that is I would say was one of the very good way of making films in a different way or different dimensions.
अभी जैसे आपको पता है कि भाई नॉर्मली विश्वंग जो है एक लास्ट ईयर बहुत काफ़ी अरसे से एक्टिव है, और अगर कोविड नहीं होता तो आई थिंक इट कुड हैव बीन अ मच बिगर ब्रॉडर एंड वास्ट इवेंट it's supposed to be, but now currently it is because of COVID we've been restricted and we've been doing on a country level separately, virtual level. Now how do you see this, the art and the such kind of event is going to give a scenario to learn, to express and to get more connectivity to the community or to the world?
वैसे देखा जाए जितना फिज़िकल इंटरेक्शन से फ़ायदा होता है उतना इट मे नॉट, बट नेवरदलेस दिस काइंड ऑफ initiative has been taken, which is very good, because at least कुछ ना हो के एटलीस्ट हम इस चीज़ से जुड़ पाएंगे तो होएगा. और क्या है कि अगर हम बिल्कुल ही कुछ सोच के क्या ना कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे तो फिर तो कुछ भी नहीं निकलेगा, उसका कोई हल ही नहीं है ना. तो एटलीस्ट यूजिंग द टेक्नोलॉजी विच इज़ टुडे having Zoom or whatever other platforms are there where we can go virtual and still we can showcase what we have or what we think. Other way around, I would say this is the right time and this is more important time than to showcase yourself, so that जो आर्ट का जिज्ञासु है या रुचि है, वो इतने दिनों से अगर डिस्कनेक्टेड है आर्ट से, he is actually frustrated, and he wants to really see now what is there. क्योंकि जहाँ से मैं हूँ, जैसे दिल्ली से, तो वहाँ पे कई सारी आर्ट गैलरीज हैं. I would say every week there is a new exhibition happens, and you would end up meeting same people every week. So that is the thing. Everybody wants to see other person's work, what's happening, what is he doing. He is always curious to know अब आगे क्या होने वाला है. बल्कि तो यही एक वक्त है कि जिस वक्त है ना कि अब हमने क्या सोचा है इस वक्त कोविड में, तो वही है कि वो सोचता है अब अगर वो अकेला बैठा है अपने घर में तो क्या सोच रहा होगा, क्या बनाएगा और क्या लिख रहा होगा, क्या है उसका. तो वो इट गोज आउट एंड इट गेट्स कन्वेड to other people, and I think this is a very good platform. This is the right time to go and showcase your work, and it's a good exchange. Then you come to know what other person in the other part of the world is thinking, and what we are from here we are thinking.
आपने एक बहुत सच्ची बात बोली कि मतलब आई थिंक हम लोग भी एक तरह से यूएई में रह के, दुबई में रह के इस चीज़ से काफ़ी वो मिस करते हैं, क्योंकि वो कनेक्टिविटी कभी काफ़ी धीरे धीरे लूज़ हो रही थी. लेकिन ये कि इसी बहाने कम से कम आपसे मुलाकात होने का मौका मिला और भी कुछ लोगों से मुलाकात हो रही है. सो नाउ आई फील वो आप जो कह रहे हैं वो एकदम सच है कि मतलब कि ये जो चीज़ ऐसी होती है कि जो एक मिसिंग गैप था, वो अंधेरे में रोशनी जिसको बोलते हैं, आई थिंक वो आपने सही बात बोली. तो अगर इसी को हम बोलें अगर यूएई पर्सपेक्टिव है तो इस पर आप क्या बोलेंगे?
आप सही बोल रहे हैं. यहाँ पे वैसे लोगों को इतना मालूम नहीं है, लेकिन यूएई ने आर्ट को बहुत ज़्यादा इनकरेज किया है और काफ़ी टाइम से कर रहे हैं. मैं जब से यूएई में हूँ, जब से मैं प्रोफेशनली यूएई में हूँ पिछले 15 साल से, तो मैं यहाँ पे एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत है वुड से एक आर्ट की एग्जीबिशन ये लोग ऑर्गेनाइज करते थे बस्तकिया में. बस्तकिया is the heart of art and culture. So उसका नाम था House of Talents, where they would invite all the talented people related to art to showcase their art. And at that time I came to know the other side of the artist from UAE. Of course, there were Indians also who were participating, but in the same room, you would see an Emirati woman showcasing something, and the art, what you would see there, it seems ki they are actually, they want to go forward, and they're really showcasing their thing. So after that, Sikka started happening and other things started happening. So people are actually taking the inspiration, and you're rightly saying that, for the last 1 year, I mean, now we are reaching that season which normally happens during this time, that this exhibitions. So people are actually missing, and people who used to come and visit Dubai in form of looking at that art. So I would say this will be the right platform to again showcase thoughts of the artists from the UAE, और जो यहाँ के जो आर्टिस्ट हैं, जो सोचते हैं, अगर ये प्लेटफॉर्म मिले, और अब जब ये नहीं हो पा रहे हैं, जो हमारे जो सिक्का और हाउस ऑफ टैलेंट्स अगर नहीं हो रहे हैं तो अभी दुबई में, तो दिस विल बी द राइट प्लेटफॉर्म टू पुट देयर thoughts and art on this medium, and also talk about it.
Very nicely said. But we'll sum up with this question. Now, according to you, you have seen all phases of art, and in the current scenario and the past scenario, what according to you the art is? What, not art as in, but the literature, the music, it's a science altogether. I think हम लोगों, creative लोगों के लिए एक पूरी science है, और हम इसमें हर तरह से जुड़ना चाहते हैं. एंड आपके जैसे लोग तो आई थिंक बहुत अंदर तक डूबे हुए हैं, हम लोग तो फिर भी ऊपर तैरते हैं. तो अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, हाउ डू यू सी द होल थिंग इज, एंड हाउ इम्पोर्टेंट इन दिस लाइफ इज?
I would talk about film in general. Films and filmmakers has always played a very important role, being a brand ambassador of the culture and tradition they have into being. I would talk about right from the time of Raj Kapoor, when he used to make films in India. He got really very, very famous in Russia. It was Russia that time, the USSR. So, and he was treated like a person like, who is actually, bringing the culture from India. They came to know what India is, because Russia is so far. How do they know that, how would they get so interested in anything to do with India? I mean, their culture is totally different, but they accepted, and they liked, and they sang songs of Raj Kapoor at that time. And so I would say Raj Kapoor was the biggest brand ambassador for Indian culture, who actually took away to the other. Then we had Yash Chopra. He was of a different genre. Here he played a sort of other side. Switzerland called him as a brand ambassador to make films here, because he was again a person of romantic films, love story films, where beautiful locations are very important, which plays very important role in the film. So he showcased Switzerland as a place. I mean, in India, every other young boy or a young girl had this dream, मैं शादी हो तो मैं हनीमून पे स्विट्ज़रलैंड जाऊंगी. एंड इस तरीके से उसने प्रोजेक्ट किया, और आज आप देखें वहाँ पे जो हाईएस्ट पॉइंट है जोंगफ्राउ का, तो वहाँ पे माउंट एटलिस पे ये शाहरुख खान और उसका लगा हुआ है, काजोल और शाहरुख खान का वहाँ पे कटआउट लगा हुआ है. एंड सो दैट्स वे. और अब जो नया जो जॉनर आ गया, अभी मैं एक फिल्म आने वाली है जिसकी सारी शूटिंग दुबई में हुई थी, तो उसमें गाना है वो बुर्ज खलीफा के ऊपर, तो वेरी सिंगिंग. तो आई वुड से हिंदुस्तान में हो सकता है शायद 70% लोग जिसको शायद नहीं पता बुर्ज खलीफा होता क्या है, या दुबई क्या चीज़ है. अगर वो गाना सुनेगा, और क्योंकि उसका जो बनाया है गाना, तो इट रीचेज ऑल द मासेस ऑफ इंडिया, आई वुड से. तो जिसको नहीं पता, वही मालूम चलेगा कि बुर्ज खलीफा है क्या, and probably half of them would want to go and see Burj Khalifa. So I'm just saying that films have always played a very important part in conveying and telling about the culture, or even telling about the places to visit. So that has always been been a role of filmmaking. And otherwise, I would say art is the form of language or a language of communication ever since. क्योंकि अब जैसे अगर आप देखें हमारे टेम्पल्स है पुराने इंडिया में खजुराहो, तो you just go there and those people they were, I mean, by just looking at the temple itself you will know that you know what what thoughts must have been during that time when those things were carved. और या फिर अगर पुराने कॉइन्स ले लो, जब निकालते आर्कियोलॉजी वाले होते थे उस ज़माने में अच्छा ऐसा होता था, ये होता था. तो एक्चुअली आई वुड से आर्ट इज़ द थिंग विच इज़ नेवर गोइंग टू डाई एंड विच इज़ गोइंग टू टेक you know what we think today, maybe after 200 years they might look at this and say okay, this was the thought process at that time, or this was the customs which was being used at that time, because obviously technology is changing so fast. So today we are driving, or yesterday we were driving a petrol car. Now it's a time of electric cars. So things are moving too fast, and I would say the buildings which are being constructed now, they are not like olden buildings, like which was done with stones and all. अभी तो सारा steel structure और glass का है.
This Sheikh Zayed Road has got that
म्यूजियम बना है अभी.
museum. It's a very beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful piece of art. But what I mean to say is, जिस तरह की पुरानी बिल्डिंग्स सालों साल जैसे ताजमहल है इतने सालों से है, तो आजकल की जो बिल्डिंग्स जो बन रही हैं, आई डोंट नो हाउ लॉन्ग कैन दिस स्टे एंड कैन कन्वे एनीथिंग व्हाट we want to say today. But I would say the art and जो literature है, that will stay on. That is the thing which people will read and know that okay, this was, because ये कभी नहीं खत्म हो सकता, मतलब which cannot be destroyed, I would say.
ये हम अपनी आने वाली पीढ़ी को दे सकते हैं. ठीक है. I mean स्पेशल कुछ आप बोलना चाहेंगे? और
हम लोग कभी भी, जैसे अगर हम अगर कुछ क्रिएशन बनाना चाहते हैं और या कुछ क्रिएट करना चाहते हैं या कुछ लिखना चाहते हैं या अपने फिल्म पे लाना चाहते हैं, वन शुड नॉट स्टॉप हिमसेल्फ बाय जस्ट बीइंग इनसाइड एंड द रेस्ट्रिक्शंस अराउंड. कोविड है तो भैया हम नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ हम करें. अगर आपको मालूम हो तो हल्की सी जब रेस्ट्रिक्शन जब खुली थी और स्पेन में जो ओपेरा जब खुला, तो जो म्यूजिशियंस थे they actually played for plants, and there were some thousands of plants were put where these things are placed, and they played for the plants. So for a creative person, it doesn't matter who is your audience. He just wants to put out his creativity, because that's the way he can vent out his frustration or anything. And no matter what, even plants can appreciate your creativity. The same way, the person who is an art enthusiast, वो कुछ भी हो, कहीं भी हो, चाहे उस आदमी ने घर पे बैठ के कोने में बैठ के फिल्म बनाई हो या एक छोटी सी पेंटिंग बनाई हो, वो आर्ट एंथुसियास्ट ज़रूर अप्रिशिएट करेगा, if at all that artist could put it on a platform and put it across through a platform. So I would say that if any artist who has created something even at a corner of his room where he has been isolated, so if he could put it across to the audience जो देखना चाहती है, जो interested है, या अगर कोई लेखक है या कोई लिटरेरियर है अपना कुछ लेख लिख रहा है और लोगों को बताना चाहता है, तो I think विश्वरंग is the platform where it can be put it across और दूसरी जगह के लोग उसको देख सकते हैं.
थैंक यू, आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एंड
इट वाज सो नाइस.
मैं आपका आभार प्रकट करता हूँ. धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू.